What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Today, we are talking about leadership and how to become a leader both with your clients and in your space, whether that be face-to-face or online. The lessons that we learnt, establishing ourselves as leaders in all the environments that we've kind of been within, what you can do to fast-track feeling like a leader and then because you feel like one, actually behaving like one, and the difference that it'll make not only to your business bottom line, but to your client results and to your fulfillment from your work. Don't forget to go check out Standout PT online, so stcfit.com. Standout PT, it's our premium coaching service. You get to work with Jason and myself. So go have a look at that. If you want to book a discovery call, you can find out more about it and work with me. I'll have an in-depth look at your business on the call, see if we can help. If you're back here after listening to another episode, don't forget to subscribe. If you're new, just subscribe anyway. I promise that the content's going to be good. You're here already, so you may as well. Enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next time.
So, you know how I looked after my nephew?
Mm.
He come over, we played COD.
Yes.
So to set that up, I had to have him in the lounge room and me on my workstation because I play games and work on the same spot, the same spot. So then he had to send me a friend request on the PlayStation Network so we could play together. So it was fun at the time, but then obviously afterwards, so he's like, because he's 9, he doesn't get that he can't play with me every time.
Yeah.
So every single time I get online, he's playing because he's fucking 9.
Yeah.
He's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And I can tell my brother is just do whatever you want, bro. Because I've got shit to do.
Yeah.
So I tried to ignore him for a couple of days, and then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll play with him. And then he starts bringing in his friends, and so I'm this 37-year-old dude playing with these fucking 10-year-old kids, and I was like,
Are they shit?
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah.
But it's mad because
You kill everyone?
yeah, because they do skill-based matchmaking. So if I'm real good, but the other 3 are shit, that averages it out to
Correct.
obviously really shit.
Yeah.
So I'm dropping 30 kills a game and shit, and he's like, oh, don't push this. This guy's really good. These guys are good. And I'm like, no, they're not good, bro. And I just go over and just wipe them all, and he's just dead silent. It's how the fuck is this dude so good? And then we're like, oh, let's go over here.
Because I've been doing it 20 years longer than
Yeah, and he's like, oh, no, these guys have this special fucking thing. And I'm like, no, we'll just fucking kill them and take it. So there's this thing where you can get all of the perks. Mm-hmm. So you get this, it's called specialist. And he's like, oh, we'll go get it. I said, no, we'll just wait for someone else to do it, and then we'll kill him, and we'll get it. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's what we do every game. And he just couldn't believe it. And then, we did it. And I said, I told you we did it. The first game, I dropped 35. We got the win and shit. And then, at the end, so I killed everyone at the end by myself. And I rezzed, the team, and I didn't get him back.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any money.
Yeah.
And he goes, so we won the fucking game. And he goes, oh, you should have bought me back. And I was like, cheers, bro. Just carried you to a win. It's the best.
No, I wanted to play.
Yeah. I love it. And he, just the way little kids think, you have money and you buy shit.
Yeah.
So, but he always just drops me just enough. He won't just drop me all the money.
Yeah.
So yesterday he dropped me the money, and then he dropped it all, and he goes, oh, can I have that money back? And I go, no. And he goes, but it's mine. And I'm like, fucking hell, you're your father's son, bro. So yeah, it's funny. I feel like it'll be it's still kind of cool though.
Yeah.
For him, he's playing with his uncle and shit.
100%.
And even I was playing with my brother the other day as well. So it was the 3 of us.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun. But yeah,
the standards is not there.
He's just on it every day though.
Yeah.
I have to hide and appear offline and shit. So wouldn't bombard me with 400 invites to play.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
I need to
That's
set up my sim.
Being an uncle in 2025. I remember my uncle, we kicked footy and when we were at the beach, he would take us out in this inflatable boat, and he'd throw us into the waves.
Yeah.
And then we would ride the waves back and shit. He was literally my age now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You go back, now I'm in his position,
now.
Let's play COD together.
Yeah. So I can be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. I need to set my sim up. I haven't turned it on for 12 months.
I looked at a sim the other day, and I'm like,
For racing or for?
Oh, for racing, yeah. Yeah, well, see, like, and now I just want to buy a bunch of this, like, cool shit because I got all the time in the world, right? So, like, Steph and I were like, I'm thinking about removing the bath in my bedroom, like in the ensuite, and putting an infrared sauna in there. Because, like, who the fuck uses a bath, man?
Yeah.
And, like, we got one in the other
end anyway.
room, So I was like, if I take the bath out, I can put an infrared sauna in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, so I was thinking about doing that. And then, like, racing sim. I don't know if I can do the golf sim because I have to, like, do construction to the house. Yeah. So racing sim's the next thing. Yeah.
Well, I'll come play COD with you and be terrible. And I'll come race with you and you can be terrible.
Yeah. Deal. Done. Yeah. Well, like, if I can't buy a GT3 RS, I may as well just buy a sim.
You used to spend $5,000 instead of $500,000.
Yeah.
And you're in a much better position.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just race it on fucking the games.
It's fun. It makes you the biggest wanker watching Formula One, though.
Yeah.
It's just like, there's a bump there, and like, I've hit that wall, and I've been off there too, Lewis. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I've a race to drive there.
Too hard on the brakes into that corner, bro.
Yeah. No, don't you know how much fuck that's downhill? It doesn't show it on the TV, man. It's so steep. Like, yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You play PlayStation. It's okay.
I can see how that would happen.
Yeah. Oh, I love
one
this
of those
track.
wankers.
Yeah, it does, like, watching the tracks, it makes, like, better.
You appreciate the sport more.
Yeah.
Like, even I got in your sim, just planted the throttle. It's like, oh, okay, these guys are good.
Oh, that's not worked.
Yeah.
All right, so this week we were talking about, this is us not being leaders at all. We were chatting about leadership. So in Standout, we had younger coach, 6 months in, younger guy, lots of consults coming through, people older than him, and like just wasn't having a great time with converting. And it just got me thinking like how important leadership is as a personal trainer.
Yeah.
I'm also working through like a lot of personal brand education stuff at the moment from our mentors, which an episode will come eventually. It'll be more in depth than wear jeans and a box tee. But being able to accept a position of leadership, I think is how I would explain it. Like a lot of people we work with, that's probably what they struggle with, is accepting you're the leader here.
Yeah. Even just understanding that is what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't feel like people get into personal training and fully understand what it is before they start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they just don't know what it is. They're just like, oh, we train people.
Yeah.
But that's it.
What that means.
Like, they don't know all of the elements involved in the job. And then you're kind of like figuring it out as you go.
Yeah, I guess if you're 20 and you like to work out, you don't understand the psychology of someone that doesn't like to work out.
Yeah, absolutely. And even just like the amount of people like, oh, I was active when I was younger, I'll do PT. And then it's like you just don't really understand what it is, and you got to be a good communicator, you got to be a good leader, you got to have like all of these elements of like how to interact with people, compassion, empathy, like there's a lot to it.
Did you do much like study?
Like little bits of psychology and stuff, because like when you go to uni, you it's all about athletes. It's not about gen pop, because the course is exercise science. So you literally like most case studies are like athlete population. Yeah. So even the psychology components to it were about like getting the most out of an athlete in a particular sport. Yeah. So you learned like the stages of change and a couple of other kind of tools, and we actually learned about motivational interviewing and things like that. But you never really did like kind of the soft coaching kind of skills. It was literally like learning it to deal with people who knew what the task was, and you had to get the most out of them to the task. Yeah. Which you don't like take that mentality to the general public. It's like, that's not going to work, man. You're gonna sound like a jerk. Yeah. Which you could see the ones that came from I was really fortunate because I was in the gym.
So I was going to ask, do you think the stint at reception allowed you to...
Dude.
Yeah. And is that just because you felt so comfortable in the environment you could tell someone what to do, or...
Well, you learn how to speak to people, and you could see... Yeah, because like people would come in and they're like, oh, I can't be bothered today. And so you got to understand the actual general pop person. Yeah. Because if you don't, you'll just you only know your own experience, which is like, I don't understand why people just don't go to the gym and do what they're fucking told.
Yeah. Jason's Facebook 2011.
Or
a direct quote.
100%. Go to the fucking gym and eat better. Or you just, learn from your education, which if you come from a university, it's all on athlete populations, which either want to be there or have to be there and are willing and committed.
Yeah, like we've taught the Cert 4 even, and there's nothing in that either.
Nah, man. Nah. So I can see where if you're a young coach and you've got, like anybody, let alone someone who's older than you, that's another hill to climb.
Yeah.
You know, and like you're kind of scared to communicate. Like you don't even know in that situation that you're the expert.
Yeah.
Like you don't even feel like the energy in that relationship is you calling the shots. And I've had scenarios where like you've got maybe like a confident business person who in every other element of their life, like they've got their shit in check. But, when it comes to getting in shape, like they don't have it.
Yeah.
So they come to you, but because everywhere else they're the guy, they end up like kind of coaching you on how do you coach them.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like even like 7-8 years later, like they still kind of treat you like you're the kid.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, bro. Like,
yeah,
this is how we do shit,
Yeah, and it's ironic that those people will respect you so much more when you push.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see the hill to climb as a youngin in that scenario.
I remember one of the biggest moments for me was when so when I first started, it was 40 for one PT session, 30 minutes.
Yep.
We must have been like 69 for 2. Does that math work?
Something like that.
And then 99 for 3. So I remember we went to 50,
It's crazy.
which is disgusting.
It's crazy.
$30, like $1 a minute.
$1 a minute.
I remember when we went to $60 and I went flat. So it was 60, 120, 180. Yeah. And I sat down with a woman who ended up my client for 4 years and then yours for like 2 after that when I left. And you trained her partner as well.
Yeah.
It's like there's not a lot of consults that I remember. I remember that consult, like that price presentation, just being fucking terrified.
Yeah.
It's like $180 a week. I didn't have $180 a week. I didn't have $180 in my bank account.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit here and be like, you should pay me this weekly. And try and sit down and be like, I know what I'm talking about and you should listen to what I'm saying.
It's different energy when you need the money and also like the value you have in money.
Well, yeah, it's like I was probably okay, like living week to week because probably my own fucking behavior more than anything.
Yeah.
But like you said, the
someone,
value for me, for someone to walk up to me and be like, you're going to pay me $180 a week. Like,
I'm not worth, like, am I worth that? Yeah.
Yeah. But for me to pay it to someone else, what that is a percentage of my income of like what that dollar figure means to me
100%.
Compared to this person is totally different.
Yeah. Imagine needing the money at the same time though.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. And you're 20.
Yeah.
Mate.
Terrifying.
No wonder yeah. I could see it.
So there's a lot of obstacles.
I could feel it. I remember it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Oh, you had it when I was like, hey, we're going $60.
Yeah, I was like, this motherfucker. Like, how dare you?
I trained you.
Yeah. Like, all right, I'm going $61.
Yeah, so that just always stuck in my head. And I think me having it was in a sales in a gym sounds really nice.
Yeah.
With a good boss it is. With the wrong boss, it's as high pressure as any other sales job.
Yeah.
Like, there's bosses and shit. Like, I was thankfully one of the good ones. I was really successful in it. So most of the time I got left alone. But when things are down and you got a manager coming in 4 times a day, looking at your book, being like, hey, how come you've only, this is the target. What the fuck are you doing? Like, the pressure that comes with that to then go and deliver and you walk out into a call and it's just like, you don't want to say it, but it's like, you're mine. You're not leaving today without signing a fucking contract. Like,
yeah.
So that energy helped me heaps coming into PT's house. Yeah. Because I was like, man, if I can convince people who don't want to join the gym to join the gym, Like I can, and I'm gonna sit down and be like, I can actually get you the result you're telling me. Like
I've done that in the recent past. You know, when you just like have a mass exodus and you got a few consoles coming in, you're like, this one's not fucking leaving.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'll turn up whatever I need to make this happen. And it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the directness that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you think it was reception that kind of gave you the skill set, confidence? I feel like probably working at Crown helped too, dealing with dickheads.
Yeah, it's funny. We didn't talk about that in the last podcast about like just the willingness to eat shit and kind of, you know, push hard. I think when you've been in a scenario that you hate, you despise, gave you anxiety, you know, gripping the steering wheel before you had to go in, like, it's just those moments. I'm like, nothing can stop me from succeeding.
Yeah, it's something I like.
Yeah, so working at Crown, obviously, like, dealing with the general public.
Yeah.
You know, I had to walk tables Saturday night, 2 a.m., you know, and deal with the society's best and worst.
Yeah.
You learn a lot of stuff about people and yourself, you know, in that. So, yeah, it was a good kind of buffer moving into the reception job, but the reception job was like, just made me comfortable in the environment and how to talk to people. And I'm smart, man. Like, I paid attention. Yeah. Like, I watched the trainers. Like, I was like, you make heaps of money. You got lots of clients. You're gone in 12 weeks. You're never here.
Yeah.
Why?
You're so much more calculated than I was.
Yeah. Oh,
so
man.
Interesting.
100%. Yeah. I'm always like, because it's the same, because I had to do that to get big.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the biggest guy in the gym doing?
Yeah.
Like, as much as people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's like, he's big and you're not. So, yeah, it's the same. What's the most successful person in the gym doing? So,
I'll give a shout out to my gap year boss, Darren at Super Cheap Auto. I don't fucking no idea where he is now.
Hope you're doing well, Daz.
Yeah, killing it, I hope. So I didn't know what like functional autism was when I was 18.
Yeah.
He had it, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So we had this culture that like, you know, like the client's always right. Nah. No fucking way. This dude would go in for you like you were his fucking child.
That's sick.
Like, they fucked this up. They did this. I want a refund. And, like, still faced, just like, no. And I'd never heard anyone speak like that, bro. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So we had just had this culture that, like, the client isn't right by default.
Yeah.
It's your job to give them the solution. So, like, I worked mainly in the spare parts area. So it's like, I've got a red car. What oil do I need? I'm like, let's go out the front. Look at your rego sticker. What is it? And then they're like, I want the $20 oil. And you have to be like, put the $20 oil in it. It goes bang. Put the $70 oil in it. It doesn't go bang.
Yeah.
You make a choice, bro. At 18. So I think that helped as well.
100%.
Special orders for people, all that kind of shit got put in a management position there. So maybe I had it a little bit as well, but just the environment was like, you are responsible for them, not the other way around. Not just like, yes, sir, you can have 4 bottles of that's going to fuck your car.
Yeah.
So I think that helps a little bit as well.
100%. So
then moving on from like, cool, you've got to come in and like, what we said during the standout calls, like you're setting the tone from the minute you meet someone. So our first line in any consult is like, I don't work for the gym. I pay rent to work here and I run my own business. This is how this is going to work.
Yeah.
That paragraph sets the tone for everything.
Yeah.
If your first is, this is my show, you're in it.
Yeah.
Not, I'm here to serve. Like you're here to serve them, but like
on your own terms though.
Correct. This is how this works.
Correct.
And you're going to go into this model and be taken care of and get an amazing outcome, which is the way your coaching should look as well. But then I was looking at like career progression stuff as well. You have to take leadership in, obviously, with your clients themselves. Like, no, you need to do that extra session. You need to come to the gym when I'm not here. You need to warm up before I'm not here. You need to give 24 hours notice or you have to pay for the session.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a 12-week minimum time you signed a contract. Like, all of that's all like leadership stuff in coaching. Then I got to thinking about, and this is in the most recent scorecard we put out, just like, do other trainers look to you? I think that's the next step. And I think we did that real quick.
Yeah.
Where other trainers knew the standard that we held in delivery, service, education, passion, how we ran a business, was always
it changed the whole fucking culture of how that particular PT was delivered.
Yeah, which I don't think goes and I can't tell you how. It doesn't go unnoticed by the membership base.
Yeah.
And by your clients, like even in terms of like retention. There's just this air of like, well, the STC guys,
The cult.
XYZ. Well, the trainers called us cult.
The
They were
cult.
scared of us, but that's fair. But do you know what I mean? Like if you're a client of that trainer, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're a client of not that trainer, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think it was that we did that made that happen?
Treated it like a career, not a job.
Yeah.
Like, everyone got a program, everyone had a structured session, everybody had, expectations. We tracked the results. Like, we just did our jobs. I feel like the delivery of personal training, before we started was like you just kind of entertained someone and took them through a workout and a whiteboard session and shit. Like, people still do that now, which is crazy. But I think that, we just kind of took it up to that notch and just implemented that system. And then everybody was like, oh, it's... Either they were like, oh, it can work, because they were too scared to give people programs because it was like, scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, it's actually much easier to have a program for a client because then you don't have to make shit up on the fly. Like,
yeah.
And then look at them all getting good results. And,
yeah.
There was like times in that gym where like I was hiding what like our personal development was because people were just copying what we did.
Yeah.
And it was just because they could see that it was working.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember just getting clients and stuff that were just like, hey, can I... Yeah, had someone ask me, like, can I look at the back end of your website? I'm building one. I'm like, no. I paid $40,000 for this fucking thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, but I still paid for it.
Yeah. So, people pay attention when, it's working.
I think looking back, all of that, though, was purely passion to get results. Because we were so results-driven for ourselves.
Yeah.
That it was like, well, if I have a program, my clients will get better results. This is the best way for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just took the job seriously, man. Like, uniform, all that.
Yeah.
Like, always, paying attention to the client. Like, just not, like, it's not clock watching.
Yeah.
Just respecting the fact that someone's entrusted you to do the thing, like, to be in this job. Like, to take care of their fitness and, I don't know, just not take it lightly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like some people just, like, don't really understand that someone's made the decision to pay you to take care of their health and fitness.
Yeah.
So then, and then, they're fucking clock watching or watching TV and not counting and not even looking at them. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we didn't do that. We were like, again, I don't know. Was it because we didn't come from much and appreciated the fact that someone was willing to give us money to do our job? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But it was just like, there's a level of professionalism that we had where there was a big gap to the people next to us or below us or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's interesting. So, like, I voice noted what I wanted to talk about and it's written this plan. And it's just, like, some things that, like, might go in there. And it's like Jason's early consult experience, battling imposter syndrome, but in realizing clients wanted direction. Do you feel like you ever had imposter syndrome? Outside of, like, the money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yeah.
I feel like you need it. I never thought I wasn't good at my job. I've always thought I'm, like when I was younger.
Yeah.
I battled with the fact that I didn't know if I was going to be successful.
Yeah.
Like, and I battled with like, could I be successful? Could someone like, could a little underdog from, make it? But, like I was very, like, skills wise with the job, I've always been very confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every now and then I'm a bit like, am I missing out on something? Is there holes? Is there this?
Yeah.
But I feel like you should have that because once you feel like you know everything, like you're cooked.
Agreed.
But even now, like at least this week, I'm like, you make decisions and, you're like, is that the right choice? Like, have I missed anything? And then, you go back to the drawing board and you're like, oh, I wouldn't have changed a thing. So, yeah.
Had a client go back had almost a year off bodybuilding, like a year off powerlifting, just basically bodybuilding.
Yeah.
15 kilos on a 5-rep max deadlift.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's like, okay. And I've been like, fuck, did I wait too long?
Yeah.
Should be on a bar earlier.
Yeah. And I feel like you should always have a little bit of that, but it never crippled me. I think that's the thing. I never had this this imposter syndrome where I froze and I couldn't make decisions and whatever. I just had it enough to be like, don't get fucking complacent.
Yeah.
With anything.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, use it as fuel.
It's healthy. It was healthy. It was never,
yeah,
self-deprecating, dysfunctional.
Yeah. So what do we need to do to start to come across as a leader? So content sales is the first place we want to kind of look at it, because if you can't lead in that environment, and this is like, I've had arguments with people online about this before, like, if you're shit at sales, you're shit at coaching.
Yeah,
and
well,
I'll stand by that, man.
Yeah, because you can't portray what you do.
Yeah, if you're not creating buy-in, you're shit at coaching. Like, because you have to create buy-in to the program, the nutrition strategy, the fucking exercise itself. Like, pushing, like, all of that is sales. So don't suggest, prescribe.
Yep.
And like, would you like to do personal training?
Yeah.
Like, no. I'm like, that line is not getting you $180 a week.
It's a shit question.
Sure.
It's a shit question to ask, too.
Yeah,
It gets met with one word answer.
Correct. Yeah. Guide the conversation, ask questions, and set the agenda. So the trap, I think, is you hear I need to lead. I need to lead the conversation, which means I should be the one that talks the most.
No.
It's the exact opposite. Yep. You need to ask the best questions and then provide the most security on the other side.
Yeah.
In sales. Like, that's really normal. I have ex-clients that did this.
Yeah.
I just worked with, it comes up in the podcast all the time, like, anecdote here, anecdote there, anecdote there, because we're doing this shit all the time.
Experience outcome. Tie the conversation to your experience with other people or your experience getting said outcome. If you can do that in the conversation as many times as possible, it's increasing the value of what you do.
Yeah. All right, so inside the gym, you're a young kid, you're 20, you're fresh 6 months. There's other people in the gym that have been there 10 years.
Yeah.
Which we had.
Yeah. Why me? It's tough to think about.
How do you decide I'm going to be the go-to, set the standard, top of the pile PT in this place?
I think the reason I didn't struggle with this a lot is because I always knew that I knew more than the person I was speaking to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you can just have that constant reminder and not care about the people next to you, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, interesting. So your advice is to not care about what anyone else is doing, just care about the...
Yeah, and like we never did.
Yeah.
Like I never got bought into like what everyone else was doing and shit. Like I was just doing my thing and I was too busy.
I think if I did or not.
Yeah, I just like, they were bitching and, there'd be that gang in the PT office that just like weren't busy. And I'm like, we're doing nothing about getting busy. So I don't want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I go in the gym. If I sit with X person, I know that X person doesn't know as much as me about getting that outcome. And that's all I needed to remind myself of.
Yeah.
And then I would just train that person, take care of them, and I just got more of them. And then I just molded my skills and honed in on a certain type of person and become that trainer that, got that certain outcome. Like I never really worried about anybody.
I think the imposter syndrome thing did this for me. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't, I was just like I never looked at another trainer and be like, I'm better than you.
Mm.
It was like, fuck, I've charged this person heaps of money. I need to fucking deliver. You know what I mean? I was just terrified that there was going to be shit and not worth it. I still have that, like launching the performance coaching. The first 3 calls I did at the new rate, I was like, fucking talking too much, 100 mile an hour, like looking at the clock, like I haven't given enough. And then I finally calmed down and was like, oh, this is what you need from the session, not what I need from the session. But it came from that, like, I need to make sure this is good enough.
Yeah.
But I just wonder what advice you give someone that doesn't innately have that.
I think it's still, if I had that conversation even with you before that call though, and I say, you know more than the person on the other side, does that change the speed of your tone and, kind of what you ask and stuff? It would fill you with confidence to be like, okay, I'm the person. Like, even when we go into the coaching unit, like, because everything, it's all into laps, right? Or overlaps, sorry. is if you accept your position as the leader in the relationship because you're the expert, like it doesn't matter what experience you have, it's more than the person in front of you. The way you talk, the decisions you make, how you lead them, it all changes.
Yeah.
For the better. And I think like I said at the start, they don't know that is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
They don't know that that's what personal training is. It's like, yeah, it's a partnership, but it's not a little bit. You're still there.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that 10?
Yeah, we got 10.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And then just flowing on from that, that's also a symptom of the personal training industry, which is like, oh, you got to be, you got to hold their hand, you got to cuddle them, you got to fucking, if you got to be collaborative, you can't lead them, because if you tell them what to do, you're a shit coach, because autocratic style of management in the workforce is considered bad.
Yeah.
But an autocratic coach is considered bad. It's like, I'll tell you now, some of the best coaches in the world who produce the best athletes and the best results, they're autocratic as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just knowing when to turn the switch. And I feel like that kind of leads on to all of this stuff. Like, I can't be a leader. I can't be in a position of power, a position of confidence, a position of this. And it's like, because I've got to be this person that holds their fucking hand. And I'm like, I don't think you do.
I feel like a 20-year-old is exposed to that way more than we were.
100%. And they're too scared to lead because they've got no proof.
Yeah.
As well. So it's like, okay, before the consult, I know more than this person. I know how to get the outcome. Go into that conversation with confidence and then use the system.
Yeah. The only other thing I would put in there is like, I didn't look at other personal trainers as to go like, I'm better than you, but I had a desire to be the best.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I've had a competitive nature the whole time. I was just like, always trying to be like the fastest, the person in the shuttle runs at soccer. I always had to do the time trials the quickest. I had to be the fastest person. You know, I had to kick the ball the furthest. Like, I'm fucking competitive, man.
Yeah.
So you go into the gym, I'm like, oh, mate, I'm mopping you guys in terms of sessions and, it's just, I've always had it.
Because if you let yourself be, maybe it's a bit standing out too. Like, I took the approach in my first year of like, everyone's going to know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Like, I had a wedding, so I couldn't do shave for a cure, so I dyed my hair blue. I bought fucking fluoro fucking yellow shoes, was always training, wore that fucking green singlet that like the gym gave us because it stood out, and was like, I'm a fucking trainer here.
Yeah.
I
forgot you dyed your hair blue. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I rocked up at the bride's house. She's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like, before the wedding. Yeah, hilarious. So I think being willing to aim to be in the top, we talk about it a lot.
It's desire.
Be in the top percentile, you win. When others fail, you win more. It's like, to those who have everything, more will come. It's like that. You have to put yourself in the position to be the person it flows to.
Absolutely.
So if you are in the PT room and you are, oh, well, fucking Dave wears pants, like trackies, like, who cares? Or fucking, she doesn't like do her hair and she's got some clients and like, oh, it's okay to bitch about the PT manager. Everyone does. Like, all that shit, like, that'll fucking catch up with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Because most people are doing shit.
It's also not, again, you strip it back. It's like, you're not a bodybuilder at the show. Like, you become the person first and then you are the bodybuilder on stage. It's the same, your fat loss, your muscle gain, whatever, strength. So a successful person doesn't look like shit, care, like, is negative, doesn't put the work in and just sits around bitching about life. Like, so it's like, okay, well, what's a successful personal trainer do? So it's like, okay, start doing that now. Yeah. So simple.
How would you apply this to online coaching?
How would I apply leading the console or just leading in general?
Just in general. Like, how do you be a leader in the online coaching space?
It is really, like, I know I'm repeating myself, but if you were very clear on the person that you help, the person you work with, then you should have the confidence that you can help that said person. Yeah. Like, I feel like online, a lot of coaches have apprehensions about content and a message because they're wanting acceptance from their peers about their content. and they then start putting out content that is for their peers and not for their clients, and then mixed messaging, it doesn't align, so they don't get any leads. So I've had instances in the past where coaches have, kind of challenged me on the things that I've spoken about and said and the wording and stuff. And I've literally just said to them, I don't talk to you because you're not my client.
Yeah.
I talk to bodybuilders.
Yeah.
And they speak a specific way. And then had that person a couple of years later to be like, oh, I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you have to be very, very dialed in on a particular person online. And just have the confidence that you can get that outcome.
It's interesting because social media was such a small bubble when we started.
Yeah.
It was easy to just take our leadership from the gym because we're really only talking to more people from the gym. Instagram's obviously
we had a lot of
different
practice
animal.
we did workshop. Like we had a lot of practice of talking and putting ourselves out there. And I think that we don't understand that a lot of people didn't come from that.
Yeah. Even the content I would post, though, like I get Facebook memories and stuff, it's got like 4 likes. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there was no emotion connected to those likes at all. I was just putting a thought on Facebook. I didn't care.
It's just getting out there.
Whereas now, I was thinking about this on the drive here, like to be successful on the line, you have to present yourself as a leader to the person you want to work with.
Yeah.
That gets hard when you're presenting yourself as a leader and me and Jason are reading your content. So then it's like, oh, fuck, am I the leader or has Ben and Jason? Like, I see them as the leader, so how am I? And I can see how that would just get in your head so much.
Yeah.
So you really just have to, like you said, I think the solution is focusing on your client.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the older I get, the more I appreciate like just hard and fast leadership. Yeah. Like in all essence.
Yeah.
Like this stressful situation, someone needs hard and fast leadership. There's people challenging you, hard and fast leadership gets them over the line. Like I know everyone is scared to do it.
Yeah.
It's just, like we've had so many conversations in the last, last 12 months as we've kind of just, I don't know, either you just get saltier the older you get, or you just have less bandwidth because you've got more responsibilities.
Yeah.
But people just respect it so much.
Yeah.
And it is literally just like how someone receives it is what you say. It's not that you did hard and fast leadership. It's the words that come out of your mouth were either offensive or they were inspiring.
Correct.
Or valuable,
Yeah. So then taking it into the actual coaching element, not content.
Yeah.
Like no passive check-ins.
Yeah.
Like you can't just float around. It's like you have to lead. Like tell me what you're going to do next week. We're putting this plan in. Like I'm still pretty collaborative. It's like I had someone during the week that I was like, cool, we're reverse dieting them. I'm like, I think we need to go to this calorie number. I need to know you're on board with that and you're comfortable with that, so let me know and I'll make the change. Bang. And that's the leadership.
Yep.
We're doing this, cool, yep, let's go.
Yep.
Rather than like, oh, do you think maybe you'd be able to eat a little bit more? Like, that's not, they're like, oh, fuck, I don't know.
Even just letting them get away with shit that they're not supposed to get away with. It's like, it's your fucking job to tell them, like, that behavior's not on. Yeah. Like, that's not going to get the results. And, like, if we're talking about online, as soon as they stop getting results, man, or stop feeling like they got momentum, they're gone.
Yeah.
Like, and if you can't prove you're good at your job, no one else is coming.
Yeah, I think what makes leadership easier online is having frameworks. I was talking to one of our coaches about this during the week. Just like every client that leaves, like hyper analyzes. I'm like, I have a spectrum that I operate within.
Yeah.
There's my system, and then there's people that are more advanced that I can turn the dial up for. And there's people that are less advanced I can turn the dial down for. But there's ends to that.
Yeah, yeah.
You need me to message you every day, I'm not the coach for you.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Like, you need hype, train, energy and all that, I'm not the coach for you.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other things that I'm like, this isn't the relationship that you need. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Someone else is going to come and work with me that does suit.
Yeah.
And my value is getting results with excellent plans and great communication. If you don't fit into the method that I use, find someone else.
You can only stretch it so far outside of that, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah, because it's like if I'm starting to behave differently for all 35 of my clients, it's a fucking nightmare, man.
Yeah, they come for you for your method.
And that's,
within it.
If you don't have a method, that's really hard.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. So take homes lead 100% in your consultation progress. That is probably where you're the most aggressive in leadership.
Yeah.
This is how this consult's going to work. This is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to play out. This is what I would do for you. This is how we would set it up. This is what we're going to do. This is how much it is, and this is the version you should do. That's sales 101.
Yep.
Then when you're coaching them, it's the same. Be the leader. Make the calls. You can be collaborative. We need to do this. Are you okay with that? Yes. Great. We've got approval. That's like the coaching thing.
Yeah.
Leadership inside your gym and online will attract people to you. People will see it even if you don't think they do. Especially like in the gym, I don't think I realized how useful our reputation was at the time.
Yeah, I don't think we were paying attention because we were just getting shit done.
Correct. Yeah, and that for us just came as being the best.
Yep.
How do we be the best at our jobs?
Yeah.
Last step, make sure you actually have a framework and a system that you can lead within.
Yeah, well, that helps with the confidence and the leadership, right?
Yeah.
If you have the systems, premeditated thoughts and processes, you're going to be way more confident.
Yeah. So if you feel like you're lacking that, you don't really know what your business exists for, what you deliver, how to communicate well, how to sell, what you're even selling, can you get results, do you back yourself? Probably a good idea to go check out Standout PT. 26-week program goes through exactly everything that you need to walk into the gym or to online space confident that you have a framework and a system that gets the outcome, so then you can actually lead. You can lead clients in the gym, you can lead in sales, you can lead online because you believe in what you're presenting and you know that you can back yourself. So stcfit.com, go to the Standout PT tab, discovery call with me, we can have a look at where your business is at, where your shortcomings are, and how we can move you forwards. But for right now, all I'm going to ask you to do is, if you haven't already, hit the follow button, drop a comment, a like. I think you can still review. Give us a 5-star review. We haven't asked for that for a while. So if you've been listening for a bit, man, a 5-star review would be nice. Just helps us get more earballs. Ears.
Yeah. Ears are nice.
On the pod. This is the 4th that we've recorded today. Can you tell? But we appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Send it to a friend, and we will see you next week.
See you guys.